to be talking about how you're going to manage your prediabetes and prevent you from getting type 2 diabetes. So how about we start off with how preventing yourself from getting type 2 diabetes is important in your life.
I don't know. How would I do that?
How about we start off with, here's a pamphlet for you. How about we start off with a balanced diet and a meal. So if you want to flip to this page with the plate and the meal. So for a balanced meal, you want to make sure that you have at least half of your plate with starchy vegetables, which can include like broccoli, kale, spinach, carrots, and mushrooms. And then you'd want to have at least a fourth of it protein, which can be meats and fish and stuff like that. And then you'd also want to have a fourth of it being carbs, which can include any rices, breads, and pastas. And then for your drink, you want to have a glass of maybe low-fat milk, no, not Mountain Dew, or a glass of water. So talking about the carbohydrates, you want to start downgrading the amount of carbs you intake. So like, not eating as much, no whatchamacallits, and then you don't want to have as much cake, rice, and your carbs like that, or cookies. And then you want to go down on your sugar intake, so no chocolate bars, no sodas, and you want to start drinking, if you drink teas with unsweet, you want to go for, or if you drink sugar in your coffee, you want to go for unsugared coffee, and drink water. And then if you want to turn to this page, it'll also say that. And then you'd want to start eating foods that are unsaturated, like fish, and you want to go for them that are baked or boiled, and for your meats as well. You want to stay away from anything that's fried and stuff like that. So Mr. Hauser, can you tell me what would be a preferable healthy meal for yourself?
That I usually eat?
No, from the teaching, what would a healthy meal consist of?
Chicken?
So about how much chicken on the comparison of your plate?
The fourth.
Yes. And for the rest of your plate?
Salad?
About how much?
Fourth.
Okay. And are you going to have any carbs?
I can have a fourth.
Okay.
Like rice.
Good. Okay. So then now we can let's talk about actually incorporating some exercise into your life. So you can start by walking, jogging, or running, whatever you prefer, maybe in the neighborhood or in the parks and stuff like that. And you want to do that for at least 30 to 45 minutes, preferably at least 3 times a week. And then you want to also incorporate weights and like weight training into your exercise routine as well. So like, we're going to be starting you off with the seated rows. So I'm going to be demonstrating how to do that, okay? So you're going to want to sit down and have your legs straight, and you make sure your back is straight. And then using the resistor bands that you have at home, you're going to want to connect it to the door and then have an equal amount of tension on both sides of your arms, okay? And then you're going to want to hold it with enough tension and then pull back and hold for a little bit and then let go, making sure that your back is straight the whole time, okay?
Okay.
So Mr. Hauser, what is a good way to incorporate activity into your life?
By walking?
Yes, and for about how long would you be walking?
30 minutes.
Okay, and how much a week would you be walking for 30 minutes?
3 to 4 times.
Good. And can you demonstrate to me back how you would be performing your seated rows?
They have my bands hooked to the door, my back straight. I pull it, hold it, and let it down.
Okay. And so with your seated rows, you want to make sure that you do those at least 10 to 15 times and 3 sets of those. And you also want to do those like with your jogging and walking, you want to do that at least 3 times a week. Okay?
Okay.
It was nice having this meeting with you, Mr. Hauser. Please have a good day. Thank you for your time.
Okay.